So I'm an enterprise account manager selling health and safety software.
Mhm.
So what I wanted to do is kind of discuss, I'm very familiar with the mindset. And so I do a lot of prospecting, cold calling, and we worked on a problem statement many shows ago, and I've been using it. However, I'm getting some odd common objections.
Okay.
The interesting thing, though, when you use the mindset, it's almost you're being polite to that person, and that person will give you a second opportunity to address the objection.
Hmm.
But I wonder if the opening statement is triggering it,
Sure.
or so I wanted to run it by you, and
Yeah, let's sharpen it together because I've been evolving too. I can make it a little better for you. So maybe walk me through what we talked about last time.
yeah. So the last time we talked about was, well, I used a bit of a variation. We talked about going up the line and down the line.
Okay.
So, um, so this variation of this opening statement that I'm using is I'm talking to um, health and safety people that are looking to meet their sustainability goals while using 10 to 20% less resources. So my opening statement is, I'm just giving you a call just to see if you'd be open to a different perspective of reaching your sustainability goals while using 10 to 20% less consumption of resources.
Okay. Let's tighten that. It feels a bit complicated now that I'm hearing it again, as you're saying, because you're dealing with two big ideas at the same time. We got sustainability and 10% reduction of resources.
Right.
So
Right.
between the two, what do you think is more compelling for them? Reducing
Well,
reducing their costs,
well,
or
it's operational efficiency. I mean, so every company out there will set goals, right? And a lot of times they don't know how they're going to reach their goals. And
okay,
so they're very concerned about that. So they want to make sure that, they're cutting the number of resources
I
that they're
see.
doing, they're cutting costs,
I
things
see.
like that. That's super important to them. And they got to keep their eye on the target at the same
All
time.
right. So maybe something like this is I'm just giving you a call to see if you'd be open to some unique resources that gives you a path to your sustainability goals while at the same time dropping your costs to get there. So it's the same thing, but a little bit less sort of staccato in terms of clumps. But I'm just trying to get clear on, can we get to one? Can we find the one big idea that you believe would go, huh? How do you guys do that? Because it can't feel incremental. It's got to be high concept. We got to give them some high concept idea where they go, how does he do that? It's like when I say to people, we do the one call sale.
Yeah.
How do you do that? So let's come up with some idea around this high concept where we come in with this idea that they themselves have never considered. So maybe I'm just giving you a call to see if you'd be open to an unusual idea that potentially could accelerate the speed in which you can get your sustainability goals.
Okay. Um, yeah, I could give that a shot. Um,
I'm trying to add some romancing the stone a little bit here because what we had originally was a bit dry. I'm
yeah.
trying to make it a little more interesting, a little more curious, a little more engaged. All we're looking for here, Derek, is what do you mean? Tell me more.
No,
We can then
exactly.
move to the next step, right? So I would play with that a little bit. It's on the recording here and go a little more bolder in your promise, your statement.
Yeah, I can give that a
So,
shot. I think what's just just to add something to that, Ari, like I said, I one common objection I get is on the statement that I'm using is those decisions are made at the corporate level. Okay,
oh,
so
okay,
I mean I could easily
okay,
say, okay, fine, I'm going to call corporate. That's easy. But however, because you're working through an enterprise organization, the intel
right,
that I get on the ground level is so important to build that case.
yes, yes.
So is there any languaging that I can get to somehow, because they sit quietly after they make that objection and they're waiting for me to say
Here's what
something.
I might say. Here's what I might say. I said, would you be open
Yeah.
to some insights that may help you at your level?
Okay.
I mean,
I like it. Straightforward.
it's clean,
Yeah.
it's simple, and it brings it back to them.
Yeah.
Try that. Let's see how that goes. And If you get more resistance, Derek, come on back. Let's keep chipping away so we clear that path so everything just keeps working for you, you know?
Yeah. Sounds great, Ari. Thank
Good
you.
to see you again.